Hey guys, Omni here. We are back this week with Stargirl for the penultimate episode of Season 1. Last episode gave us a little bit of some breathing room with the stakes a little more emotional than some of the physical threats that we've seen in the past few up until this point. We got introduced to Courtney's biological father, Sam Curtis, who is a piece of work, to say the least. He showed up pretty much just to get her locket so he could sell it for some cash. And, you know, maybe there was some emotional stakes for him, but it definitely didn't seem very genuine once he started asking for the locket. And maybe it could have been a mix of both. Maybe it was a little bit of just his way in. Who knows? But I feel like with his little exchange where Pat just continued to shine the entire episode, laid him out. And I hope that's the last we see of him, because Courtney doesn't need that in her life. She needs somebody like Pat who legitimately is there for her emotional well-being, and just being the father she needs and deserves. You know, this realization really kind of shook her to the core that all these fantasies she's had since she was a kid about her father being revealed to be completely false, and this belief that she's had in her father being Starman being destroyed in front of her eyes, it was a lot to take in, and that she earned the staff for being the person she was without any of that. She didn't need to be a legacy. She didn't need to have this elaborate backstory tied to some great figure. She was just somebody that the staff felt was worthy, which I thought was a great parallel, because we started to get a little bit of Justin's backstory as he finally suck out Pat for some assistance with his situation, him not having all of his memories intact, him being, as we've learned, manipulated in some way by the Dragon King, maybe in the same method in which he tried to manipulate Brainwave to help give his memories back. Maybe he was used as a prototype experiment on their new America project, or whatever they did to him messed up his memories, his mind, and now he's seeking refuge in this nice little line about how he was this lowly page back in the medieval times, and that Sir King Arthur passed on Excalibur to him. Not his lineage, not some great warrior of the times, but to someone who truly had the heart and the power to do so. And I like that parallel because it just accentuated Courtney's journey in this episode further. The butting of heads surprised me between Jordan and Henry Sr. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to come out here now, especially since Jordan knows that Barb knows his secret, that she's in on this now with everything else. And he's decided, along with some influence from Henry, that they need to go down as well, Mike included. So there's a lot of interesting stuff to come out. We've got these last 2 episodes to get through in the first season, as is going to be wrapped. And it's been a stellar first season for this show, and I am ready to dive in. So let's go ahead and dive into Stargirl. Here we go.
Sportsmaster and Tigress are on the hunt.
Oh, great.
Dad, what's going on? I already said no. Dad! No, Dad!
I love that she's just locked up there.
We begin, but after I finish reprogramming their minds, they'll share our values. They'll fight for us if need be. After all,
Oh my
I
God.
doubt the rest of the country will accept our secession quietly.
A civil war. Second thoughts?
We know when Stargirl and her
Or
family
no?
are dead.
Nope.
So, who takes their kids out of school in November to go camping? What are we having, Thanksgiving up there? Don't tell me we got a killer on turkey. I'm not
Just
telling you.
let Mike in.
Listen, I need to see some other boring old car that you'll turn into some metaphor about life.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, Mike.
He's gonna show him.
Mike,
Sick of it. Stop.
I'm sorry. Mike?
Damn it. He was gonna show him. Get back there.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, Crusher.
Oh, no.
There.
No more secrets between friends. It really hurts my feelings.
I think maybe you need to relax a little, because, well, I think you got it all wrong.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh God. Oh shit, yeah. Get fucked.
I'll tell you what, Pat.
Oh,
Let's do this old school.
Justin's not there. Damn it, what's gonna happen?
Punching power comes from the hips, Pat. Come on, the hips. Let's see it. You want to try again?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm glad it's gonna be me that does it.
Somebody help Pat! Oh! Oh! Dude, go staff. Anybody! God! Yes! Get fucked.
Stay away from my kid.
Oh! I was like, come on, we gotta zap her sometime.
I know, it's dangerous. Amazing.
That's a robot I built. And that's an old friend of mine.
Yes.
Bring the drill.
Sure you're okay then?
Yeah, thanks.
You know, when your father was a child, he was picked on for playing his favorite instrument too. And eventually they stopped bothering him.
Why?
Because he took the bow of his violin and put it through one of their eardrums. They never bullied him again.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna put a tuba in you.
Let's get inside. Wait, hold on.
Justin? Oh yeah, it's definitely 100% Justin. With groceries.
Friends,
At KFC.
a feast fit for kings
Yep.
and queens.
Oh, it's S.T.R.I.P.E.
Remote control.
When are you gonna teach me how to drive that thing?
Never. The battle is nigh.
Whew. God damn.
You know what would have really helped Henry? Is if you weren't lying in a hospital bed wearing adult diapers while the rest of us were picking up your slack.
Oh shit.
Do you know what your father truly thinks of you, Cynthia? He sees you as a failed experiment, nothing more.
Just let me out of here so I can help you. I could be a valuable member of the Injustice Society.
We feel the same way your father does. We don't want you. Unbelievable.
Isn't it?
Woo. Things like juiced up Cerebro. Okay, that is 100% Cerebro right there. I'm gonna put the helmet on him.
There is a risk. This is either going to work or every cell in your prefrontal cortex is going to melt. And
That's
your
something you kind of would tell somebody first, right?
will turn into slush.
Understood. Continue.
I feel like there might have been a better way to design this, but I mean, he's not mush.
Are you reading, my lad? It's my dad's journal. Oh,
It's all written in some kind of code.
I do love a good puzzle.
Yeah, the equation on the last page is the key. Do you have any ideas, Justin?
I'm going to go clean the bathroom.
Yeah. Have a blast.
You know, my dad doesn't have any special powers either. But he still built S.T.R.I.P.E, you know? Maybe one day I could do something like that for the JSA.
Yeah. That'd be super cool.
Bowen, what are you doing here?
Jordan sent me to make sure you don't fail a second time. You get too much pleasure from this sort of thing. You both relish in violence. I feel sick imagining how your daughter's gonna turn out. You're unfit to be parents.
What? That's not real.
I love you, baby.
What the fuck was that? That can't be it.
What else did he care about that had a number?
Car.
Who the hell knows?
The car. The year of the car.
So what about his car? Is there anything there?
A car?
The Mustang.
The 1966 Mustang. That's it. Right there.
Oh.
Scan this. The formulas were the coordinates of a map for the tunnel. Those are the tunnel entrances. Here. This is their meeting room. And there, which is where they're building some sort of machine.
It's meant to transmit brainwaves.
So Henry's dad can reach somebody else's mind.
Millions of somebodies.
You, Yolanda, and Justin should enter from the opposite side of town, but we'll meet back up at the machine.
While you guys go destroy the amplifier, Chuck and I can take down the computers running the show. We've hacked the hackers.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Beth.
I don't want you going
Oh, no.
near this place.
Yeah, nah.
Well,
Nah, I'm good.
15-year-old go?
You're gonna look after the dog.
Is that really all I'm good for? Actually, you know what? I'm excited for this. Let's do it.
This composition looks really nice.
I think we have 35 minutes before they turn it on. They call it the new Constitution. They want to combat global warming? They want to force people to force them to embrace solar and wind power. They're going to eliminate discrimination over race, religion, sexual orientation.
You're kidding me.
Universal health
Oh, and
care.
universal health care.
Hey, Pat, are you sure we're on the right side?
There's gotta be something else.
It only affects fully developed minds.
Adults.
Adults.
We've only got 30 minutes before they broadcast.
The broadcast begins at the 30-minute mark.
What?
It's 30 minutes until Brainwave is finished.
Oh
Pat!
no! 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 Ah! Oh my god, that episode was fucking intense. Like, the most intense. From Pat being jumped in his garage to Mike drilling Sportsmaster in the back with that power drill to Barbara having to defend herself against Tigress. And my god, that fight. And then I guess Bowen's just straight up dead. Maybe. That seems way too easy to just like offer out like that. Like it zoomed in on that violin pretty intently. I feel like maybe they were hypnosised or something like that and they thought they did it, like a genjutsu or something like that. Or maybe her son's just gonna show up at Courtney's house for some reason and take the violin. What the fuck was that? There's gotta be something more to that, man. But Henry in this, Jesus Christ, he's intense. You know, when he first showed up and he got like conked out in the first episode, I was like, all right, he's just the psychic throwaway guy that's just on the team, like the lower tier of it. Nope, he's up there. We saw him button heads with Jordan, and now he's the foundation right now to keep things stable. Jordan's had his doubts, he's had his issues. He's even like talking it out with his parents, like, they're just trying to convince him that, it's just okay. She wasn't good for you anyway. I feel like, is Gordon going to flip out at the end? They were talking also about telling Cameron the truth about it. And with everything boiling down to the final episode after this and it not happening to this, I feel like we're going to wait to see Cameron in the picture and like next season. I don't see them fitting it into next episode. But man, the effects were off the chain in this one. I think if I had to nitpick a little bit, I was like, as beautiful as that shot with S.T.R.I.P.E was going towards the tunnel, there was a little bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Color matching that was a little off, but I mean, it looked amazing. Everything in this episode looked amazing. Again, wiry kind of fighting, but the action is always very fluid and very just animated. I really like it. Like it's got like a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon kind of feel to a lot of the motions, the movements and stuff like that. Even if it is a little floaty, I like it. It's very visually appealing, I think. And gosh, man, so much emotion in this too, between Pat and his connecting with Mike, him just Mike trying to connect with Courtney over the staff and what value he can add to the team, to Barb and Pat trying to reconcile all of this revelation between the two of them. Of course, the moment with Justin and Rick on the journal was fantastic and just well played from the performers there. I mean, everything in this has been solid, man. And this was a little bit of a shorter episode compared to some of the other ones, especially when you consider that about a minute or 2 minutes of this was a recap, and that would put it under 40 minutes. And it felt long, it felt intense. It's just solid, man. I love it. So good. Oh man, and Henry like shutting down Cindy, that little back and forth, and it's like, we don't even want you. And I feel like they're definitely setting up the next generation of the ISA a little bit. Of course, Henry's gone, or maybe because his powers got absorbed into Henry Sr. Maybe if they take out Henry Sr., Henry Jr.'s subconsciousness can live or displace itself somewhere else. I don't know. I feel like they keep calling out to that a little bit, that there was a transference of power. I got something in my eye. Damn it. And like, they brought attention to it again here. So I don't know. I feel like maybe that's going to be a setup to something. Of course, we've got Cameron, who's Icicle Jr. in the comics. Is he going to follow in his father's footsteps? I don't know. And we got Bowen's son making an appearance, except playing a tuba. Will he take on the violin? And of course, we had it called out in this episode about Artemis. What's going to happen with her? Will she take follow in her father and mother's footsteps and join them as well as maybe Cheshire or the next Huntress or, Tigress, as she's taken on many names in the comics. Lot of good stuff in this episode, man. And I like to see that Mike is finally in the know, but man, when he realizes everything that's going on and then his job is to watch the dog, it did like sink my heart down a little bit. Because, man, I just want him to have something. Give him the pin. Just give him the pin. Give him something. I don't know. I get it. He's the youngest in the group. You should definitely not put the kid willingly on the front lines yourself. If you found it and just ran out there, they'd be very much in line with what these kind of things play out like. But I don't know. I like the plan with them trying to figure out how best to infiltrate it. And I feel like it was a little bit of a trap for them too, in a way, that there was no security measures. Chuck wasn't being phased out or interfered with. Or maybe it's just because all of their power is being routed into the machine that they are currently running. And I like that little detail that Gambler revealed about the timer. Anytime you see this kind of thing in like another show or another movie, comic book, the timer, when it hits 0 is when the plan starts. It's like they planned on being caught or somebody coming in at the last minute. It's like, nah. Takes us 30 minutes to complete this thing. So we set the timer to show when the job is done. Honestly, it's a little touch, but it's brilliant. You don't really see that too often, and I like that little play on it. They're like, oh, we got plenty of time to get there. We got 30 minutes to get this thing cut and done, and guess what? It's already happening. And now Pat has turned on Courtney. Shit. I like their manifesto, though. Like, I don't know what that commentary is trying to say there. They're so evil. They want universal health care. They want green energy. But at the cost of it, it's going to kill 25 million people to force people to do it. I mean, I kind of get the same message that we live in a world where all those things are positive things that a lot of people think and would be amazing and would help the planet better itself. But there's so much resistance in it that it would have to be forced upon so many people. And I like that. I mean, they're trying to do a good thing technically. And it cracks me up a little bit, man. Fantastic episode, man. I love it. I think I'm really excited for this finale. I think it's going to be wild. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I just love all these characters and these actors and actresses. I think everybody in the show is doing a fantastic job just bringing this to life. And the writing, the pacing, everything in this show has been solid for this first season. And I really hope that that transitions into, season 2 once it's full-fledged on the CW. But yeah, so that's all I've got for this episode, gang. I want to know your thoughts, your theories. What was your favorite moment in the episode? Whatever it is, sound off in the comments. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. And as always, thank you guys for being so understanding with the whole Doom Patrol thing and with everything going on last week. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys with the season finale next week with Stargirl. Take care, everybody.